What's up, guys? Marc back here to talk about The Walking Dead World Beyond. This show, it was slow, but I actually liked it because this show is building off of character development. And in The Walking Dead, now I feel like the OG Walking Dead, I feel like we don't get as much character development as we used to. Like, honestly, you guys might hate it, but season 2 is probably my favorite season because of the character development. And that's really where we got all of our, core main characters that went on, to the prison, and that's who we stuck with, and that's who we really got to know within that, Rick's group. And then that's when we met Herschel and his family, Maggie, Beth, Patricia, I know I'm forgetting Otis, and I know I'm forgetting their son's name. I can't remember their son, but the Walking Dead World Beyond, it's not bad. It's just a slow burner, and it's just the first episode. I haven't watched the second one, and here it is. I wanted to talk about the main character in this show is Iris and Hope. They're both they're sisters, and they lost their mother. Hope had to basically sorry about that. Hope was with her mother, running away from what they call them empties in the world beyond. And Hope and her mother got caught up with the woman that they saw, probably a minute beforehand, and this woman was going to take this truck, and it was like a sudden movement that happened that the woman ended up shooting Hope and Iris's mom. So then Hope got the gun. I really didn't expect that. I thought something else. I really didn't think Hope was gonna actually shoot her as a kid like that. That's like, it looked like she's maybe around Judith's age, maybe a little younger during that time. But I actually like that we got to know a little more of the backstory, with the parents. Seeing it through Hope and seeing it through Iris' eyes, because that was actually pretty cool. And we know that within this community, I think it's the campus colony. I believe they said they had over 9,000 people living there. The people, I don't think it's all of them. I just think it's probably some, maybe even half of the campus colony, that they don't fully trust the Civic Republic. And I can see why, because they don't really, communicate with them well. The people there, at least. I guess the regular community members, I guess they don't really see them. They don't communicate with them. They only see them, during certain times. They don't even know where their location, where their base is. And, it's basically like, it's like they're a myth and they just pop up out of nowhere. Which, the CRM, I actually think that's a good idea. And I actually have this little theory that I want to talk about later on in another video. But the CRM, she is played by, where is she? I know her as, there you go, Julia Ormond. I know her from Legends of the Fall. Her name was Susanna Fincannon. So as soon as I saw her, I was like, is that her? And she looks way different, but I could tell, especially by her voice, her voice is still the same. And, seeing her in a villain role is actually pretty cool, because I've only seen her in that film, Legends of the Fall. And she's a problem in the film, but she's not, the antagonist to the film. And seeing her in this, I think this role fits her very well. And it looks like she's having a good time with it. You even get to see later on in the end, she even handles, empties on her own, which is pretty cool. And hopefully, we get to see more of her. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get to see more of her, going forward with the Rick movies, or maybe even in Fear, or in the OG Walking Dead, anything, because I'm pretty sure we all know that these worlds are going to connect, and we're going to be able to, just see everybody see an end game moment where everybody comes through, and hopefully even Rick comes through, because that's the person, that is the man I want to see come back. I'm glad we're getting these Rick movies, but I want to see him back within the show. I wanted to see him, face off against the Whispers. I wanted to see him go against the Commonwealth, more of the political game with the Commonwealth. I want to see all of that, but we're not going to get all of that. But he connects within this story with the CRM. So I'm hoping we get to see more of that and get to know more about them. I know on Fear, we got to know more about the CRM, especially when Elizabeth Julie Armand, she was talking about to Iris and Hope about her daughter. And in Fear the Walking Dead, I saw I don't know if it was Trev's Chan or Movie Idol. They were talking about that the woman from Fear. It's the woman with the short hair that had that tank looking vehicle when she was first introduced. Videotaping and everything. I can't remember her name because I don't watch it as much. But she ran into someone from the CRM, which people think that's her daughter. That's Elizabeth's daughter. So that would actually be a pretty cool connection, and we might get to see her, more. Then there's so much stuff with the CRM that I'm curious about, and I want to see more. So I'm going to keep watching The World Beyond. Even though the first episode was slow, it doesn't matter because I love this character building. Felix, I feel like he's going to be the one that's going to go down all the way and stay alive to the very end. I'm almost, I have a little death predictions where I feel like either Hope or Iris are going to die, and I'm leaning more towards Hope because Iris, we're focusing more on her. I feel that way. Hope, she has her story going on, but Iris, we're seeing her dreams, we're seeing her visions, we're following her. She gave the speech towards the end of the episode, Brave, and I feel like we're going to be focusing on that. We're going to see her develop. We're going to see Hope develop, but we're going to see Iris, grow into an even more stronger character because of losing her sister. That's the way I see it. That's going to go on with this storyline. The other kids in there, I really don't know about all the other kids being in this. It's not a lot of them. There's Huck and Felix. They're gonna go after Iris, Hope, and the two other kids. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to get to New York, or at least get to the outskirts of New York. They're going to go find Iris and Hope's father, because her father's basically saying, safety's not sure. It's not safe, and the CRM, they're not to be trusted. And people there, Hope, she doesn't trust them. Iris, she's conflicted. She doesn't know. But later on, I guess Elizabeth gives her a little hope to go off of. And, that makes Iris, she's uneasy about it. She's not sure whether to believe them or not, even though Elizabeth gave them, the map to where their father is. Now, I don't think it's exactly the pinpoint area. I just think it's, around that area, because Elizabeth says she's not going to give away their exact locations. So, I like the two main characters. Iris is cool, and the two other guys, I can't remember their names. It's not, where are they at? Silas and Elton? Yeah, there you go. Silas and Elton. I just hope, we get to see more. I feel like this with, them four, especially Elton. Was it Elton? Yeah, Elton. He seems like the kid off of the new It movies that came out. I can't remember. I believe he's on Stranger Things as well. I can't remember the name of him right now, but I just hope it's not that kind of a situation to where, they're just cracking jokes, because I like when The Walking Dead is serious, and seeing more kids is just, I feel like they're not going to take it seriously. I don't know if you guys get what I mean, but hopefully these characters, they actually develop. Hopefully Elton and Silas, they actually develop. I really want them to grow into better characters, so that way I'm able to like them. And Iris and Hope, I can already tell I'm going to like them, especially Iris, because I feel like this is her story. And Felix, to me, he seems like the military type dude. Huck. I feel like she is, she's just gonna follow Felix's lead no matter what. And yeah, guys. I mean, the show's not that bad. I hope you guys really give it a, just check it out, because there's nothing wrong with at least watching the first episode. And maybe you need to watch the first 3 to actually get the feel of it. If you don't like it, then take a step back, come back here, check back what I have to say, or check out some other YouTubers also. Just check out reviews, because you might have a different opinion on it. They all might have a different opinion on it. Of course, I'm gonna have a different opinion on it. So just come back and just check to see if you want to give it a shot. I totally recommend you guys watch it. So yeah, guys, that's what I think about this episode. I'll probably give this episode a good. Probably it's a good 8 out of 10. It's a solid episode. It's really not that bad. You're learning the world. You're seeing the characters. Also, I forgot to mention that the CRM totally wiped out everybody, and they're all dead. So at the end, I did not know what the hell just happened. The whole campus colony, the whole 9,000. I don't know if that was a dream or what, but Elizabeth and her crew, the CRM, just wrecked shop. Everybody's gone. So I was like, maybe she knew that they were going to do that, and that's why she sent Iris and Hope off. And I don't know that part. That's why I wanted to watch the next episode to see what actually went on, causing that to happen. But yeah, guys, I give this episode a solid 8 out of 10. It was solid episode, like I said. So yeah, guys, make sure you come back. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that like button and come back and check back for more.